Bruce, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Taylor Manis. I'm from Linehaul News and the Linehaul Summit. We have Bruce here from Gateway Fleets. We're going to be talking about EVs today and everything that your company does for it. Give us a little bit of background about yourself briefly, and then we'll get right into these questions.
We started off with Gateway working in the last mile P&D community, which had a very specific charter from FedEx to electrify. And so we began to try to find pockets where it could make sense, understanding how different line haul is from the last mile business. I would say that the goal isn't for everybody to go electric. That's not the objective. How do they make the businesses more predictable, more stable, more profitable, more safe? And if they can do that, then they've got a healthy business environment to operate in. These are small operators, small balance sheets, and they're fighting tooth and nail every day.
So say we're in a station and we're starting to electrify and the infrastructure is there now, and we're starting to look at Tesla or any other EV manufacturer. What are the mileage range that you're looking at?
There's been lots of early, I'll call first wave, second wave attempts to figure out. Most of those have been pretty short range, so 125 miles or less. Slowly increasing it. There's a new wave of OEMs that are coming up, BYD, Tesla, and others that are coming at it from a fresh design perspective. That with the most success that we've tested thus far is Tesla with a 500-mile range day cap.
I love that. I love that they have different options. We run different things in this atmosphere. We're essentially running the diesel truck. We're slip seating it, and we'll go back a little bit to the profitability portion. When we buy these businesses, they have to be cash flowing day one.
Absolutely.
Right. The bank will not give me money
Nope.
if it's not cash flowing. What are those time frames and what kind of charging capabilities do we need?
30 to 40 minutes is what we're seeing new high-speed chargers that are coming out. Think of it as a giant hose and water pressure. And these batteries are designed to take in a lot of charge very quickly at a very high rate. And then they start to slow down. And that is a way that they preserve the life of the battery. And up until now, it's been so-called CCS charging, which is what they see for any commercial truck that's out there, whether it's step bands or anything else. What's emerging very quickly is MCS charging, megawatt charging, which is even faster. And one of the things that we're building for our stations where we're rolling out the Teslas and BYDs is the ability to have these much higher speed chargers so that people can get in and out faster. We always thought of this as the gas station experience. Maybe I run in, I get a lotto card and a pack of smokes, and I'm out of there in 15 minutes, whatever. It should ultimately feel like that experience. Yes. So it's just native to the way the drivers are operating.
I was talking to a contractor the other day about the maintenance. It's all going to be electrical, right? You're having to deal with lights. You're going to have to deal with, computer systems and all those different stuff. But if you have to have a problem with the battery, of which, now correct me if I'm wrong, Elon got on there on stage and said he has a 1,000,000-mile guarantee. Right. So if we're looking at that, well, I'm not hiring some battery tech to figure out. I'm going to send it. If Tesla's got a problem, they'll probably, at the very beginning, they might send somebody down to me. What are the real pitfalls and what are the wins we're going to see from the maintenance of these vehicles?
Fewer things that can break, the better. And more uptime that exists for a truck. So that's what everybody cares about.
Right.
And brakes, tires, tire rotation. That's it. But the big stuff, just need less of it. And then, you've got the warranty from the OEMs. The OEMs are going to have, and they're rolling out networks of training sessions for the high voltage guys at their dealerships so that the dealers can actually support these things.
Those spot trucks, they're running all the time. Mm-hmm. So I really don't have time for maintenance on those trucks. No. Right now, what I do is that driver will jump in another truck. We'll send that truck off to get, worked up and re-PM'd and whatever broken on it, fixed and stuff. So now not having those blows and having let's say 30, 40 minute change out of a light, that's going to change my maintenance practices and how much I spend on it just on a wage standpoint.
Anything that can increase the uptime of a fleet overall. You're going to see people adopting one or two at a time, see how it operates. And you got to, have their fleet being electric and non-electric, and then just watch it. And I think over time, find where that natural balance is. That's just as a kind of custom solution for what your business needs are. And everybody's needs are different. So it's all about meeting the need of the customer, in this case, the TSP, in the station they're at, in the territory they're operating, and trying to find solutions that help them make their business a little bit more profitable. Because as you said, at the end of the day, it's all about the cash flow. And if I can find a way to make my business that much more predictable, kind of lock in a pretty predictable spread, so I know what my revenue for dispatch is, I know what my revenue per mile is, I know what my cost per mile is, I get a great deal of predictability. I'm really managing the social settlements with FedEx. Then I've got to get business.
Is there anything that you would like the contractors know about Gateway?
GatewayFleets.com. We're happy to talk to any and all contractors to help them learn, and it's a journey. We're happy to help people get smart about it. We're happy to people figure out what's the best way to charge, how to bring electrification to your station through a group of contractors that we operate with an offsite location. Have to work with all those things. So just feel free to reach out and we'll tell you more about it.
Can't thank you enough for all of the education. If you're interested in these, and let them teach you something. And I'm excited to continue the conversation that we started today.
It's a journey.
Thank you.
We'll do it
This is
together.
Taylor Manis with Line Hall News.
Thank you guys.